giving you another command to get out of the vehicle. If you do not get out of the vehicle, I will be extracting you from the vehicle.
It's illegal.
It's not. I'm giving.
I haven't broken any
I'm letting
laws.
you know. I'm giving you 4 commands now.
Welcome back to Advocacy Alchemy with Professor Ross. Today we have a good one, guys. Imagine believing that if your car is running, it can't be repossessed. Now imagine sitting inside that car, refusing to leave, while officers give you 10 chances to step out peacefully. Today's encounter out of West Palm Beach, Florida gives us all that and a little bit more, including a suspect invoking truth and high honor as police prepare to break her window and drag her out. This one makes for a wild ride, guys. With that, let's jump in.
In the process of putting the dollars on.
She came out and said it.
Came out. Yeah.
What's it? It's just like a repossessed car, like it wasn't paid for or whatever. Yeah. Okay, I got you. Okay, let's get out of the car.
No, I'm not getting out of the car.
Why not?
Because I'm in the car and it's on, and it's illegal to tow a car that's on.
That's
with
not.
a person in it.
That's not. That's
Yes,
not
it is.
true. Not.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so listen. So.
No.
Oh.
Yes.
So there's the only option
I
we're
haven't done anything illegal, and this car is under registration, and there's nothing wrong with this car.
Okay, so listen. The only way we're gonna be able to deal with this is you're gonna have to come out of the car.
No,
Okay.
I'm not getting out of the
So
car.
you're just gonna sit in the car all day.
I'm in the car, it's on. He's towing an illegal car. He's doing an illegal tow.
He's not.
Yes, he is.
He's not.
He hasn't shown any documents, and I don't own, this car is not owned to anybody but a Paul Wilson.
Who's Paul Wilson?
Paul Wilson is the person who is registered to this car.
Okay, so then get out of the car.
No, I'm not getting out of the car.
Let me see your ID.
No.
You're not gonna show me that either? Okie dokie. Well, get a nice blue team here. Just want to see the VIN real quick. That's it. CK. Alright, I see it. That's the same car. Just so, because I'm about to have to rip out of the car here. Just making sure. So, this car has not been paid for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cargo.
Okay. And you were just driving and it pops up, or?
So yeah. So the cameras. He found it at Walmart.
It pops. Yeah. It goes up with
He sat with it at Walmart, and he got the order. And when I was almost there, he drove here. And he locked to get out, and I came in.
Okay, yeah. I'm just getting all my ducks in a row before okay. I'm going to get her out. I'm just waiting for another person who will take her out, alright? I'll try to do this without damaging the vehicle, but what it is, what it is. Yep. I'm giving you another command to get out of the vehicle. If you do not get out of the vehicle, I will be extracting you from the vehicle.
Yeah, it's illegal.
It's not. I'm giving.
I haven't broken any
I'm letting
laws.
you know. I'm giving you 4 commands now.
I have not broken any laws. I'm parked in my car.
Ma'am?
It's running.
Ma'am?
It's running? No. This is an illegal tow.
I'm just giving you the warning, right?
It's illegal tow.
It is not.
Yes, it is.
I verified everything.
No,
I need you out of the car.
This is an illegal tow.
You are subject to arrest if you do not get out of the car.
Sir, this is an illegal tow.
Okay. I've given you way too many warnings.
No, sir.
I have.
This is an illegal tow.
Okay.
And you will be responsible for your actions.
Okay.
You do an illegal tow. He hasn't shown any documents, and there are no payments owed on this vehicle, sir.
I'm letting you know.
Sir, you're doing an illegal tow.
Okay.
You're doing an illegal tow.
This can be all resolved if you just get out of the car.
I haven't broken any laws here.
Okay.
I've broken no laws.
All
You
right.
as an official should know this.
Okie dokie.
Where's your badge?
I'm literally wearing it.
Where is it? I don't see it.
Right here.
That's not a metal badge.
Right here.
Okay. So you're an official.
I sure am.
Okay,
And I'm asking you out of the car.
Truth and high honor, no?
Okay.
Truth and
I'm
high
not going to
honor.
argue.
Truth and high honor, no?
Let me give
Has he showed you any documentation? He hasn't showed you any documentation, sir. Truth and high honor, sir.
You're going to have to get out of the car.
Truth and high honor. Hold your truth and high honor, sir. Hold your truth and high honor.
Are you going to unlock the car?
Sir, hold your truth and high honor.
All right, you're going to unlock the car.
Hold your truth and high honor, sir.
Okie dokie. Car's locked. Carino's on the way. I'm gonna go passenger side, baton to break the window to get her out. She's not unlocked in the car. She's literally super uncooperative. So from when I do that, I'll be able to unlock it. If you wanted to stay on the driver's side, just so you can grab the handle real quick, or however you want to do it. But I think.
Sergeant Gilbert?
Yeah, he said she's got to get out of the car. So he doesn't have a key. Let me just double check. Hey, you don't have any. Okay. I've given her like 10 commands, dude. So.
And we need to come out of the car.
No, I'm not coming out of the car.
Come out of the car.
Sir, I have not broken any law.
Okay.
I have not broken. Stop!
Put your hands behind your back.
Oh my Lord! I've done
Stay
nothing.
right here.
I've done nothing wrong here,
Keep
sir.
your hands behind your back.
I've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong, sir. I've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong.
Ma'am, stop resisting,
I'm
ma'am.
not resisting.
Stop pulling away.
I am not pulling away.
You're pulling away. Stop.
No, I'm not, sir. Sir, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, sir? Divine.
And do you have any weapons on you?
No.
Any knives, guns, or anything like that? Come with me.
3 up to 2. Reclass of signal 19. I'll have 8.
Oh, stay like that for me. Nothing else anywhere, right? All right, spread your feet for me real quick. All right, have a seat.
Let's break down the laws that apply to this situation in Florida. First, you have trespass in conveyance. This is found under the Florida statute, section 810.08. This law makes it a crime to knowingly remain inside a vehicle without lawful permission, especially after being told to leave. Once the officers informed the woman that the vehicle was subject to repossession and she refused to exit despite numerous commands, her actions met the definition of trespassing. The penalty is a first-degree misdemeanor that carries up to 1 year in jail, a fine of up to $1,000, and potential probation of 1 year. Number 2, resisting an officer without violence. This is found in the Florida statutes, section 843.02. This applies when someone resists a lawful command from an officer, and that means not with any physical aggression, but by refusing to comply. The woman's repeated verbal refusals, locking the doors, and passive resistance during the physical arrest clearly meet this statute. This is also a first-degree misdemeanor carrying the same 111. 1 year in jail, fine of up to $1,000, potential probation of 1 year. Every legal situation, we measure the strength of the evidence. Let's look at the 6 levels of evidentiary standards and where this case fits in. First, we have mere suspicion. This is a gut feeling, something seems off. Officers may have initially suspected something was wrong based on her refusal and claims of illegal repossession, but that's not enough for legal action at this level. The next level, reasonable suspicion. This requires specific, articulable facts that criminal activity is afoot or that some criminal activity is happening. The officer had reasonable suspicion once the repossession was verified and the woman refused commands to exit. Number 3, probable cause. This is when there's enough evidence for an arrest or to go and request a search warrant. And probable cause is just when there is enough evidence to believe that a crime has happened and the suspect is involved. The woman's continued refusal to exit the vehicle despite lawful commands and her obstruction of the process gave the officers probable cause to charge her with trespass and obstruction. Number 4, preponderance of the evidence. This means more likely than not that the claim is true. This is used in civil cases, and it requires about 51% of the evidence in a person's favor for their claim to be successful. Here, based on the video and the repeated refusals, this standard could be met if there were some civil action against the woman. Number 5, clear and convincing evidence. This requires a firm belief in the truth of the allegations or the truth of the claim. And what it requires is just a person have enough evidence in their favor, about 75%. This is also used in civil cases. It's also used in several types of administrative hearings. Labor disputes. If a person claims someone has defrauded them, it's also used in certain family law cases like custody disputes. This level of evidence is used anytime you need more than just the standard amount of evidence. Cases that are more important, that's how it's usually been termed. Here, the woman's verbal defiance and resistance on camera make a strong case if the actions were challenged in court. Number 6, beyond a reasonable doubt. This is the highest standard in the American justice system, and this is needed for each conviction. Here, the body cam footage combined with the officer's testimony and repossession records would likely meet this standard if this were prosecuted. And remember, beyond a reasonable doubt just simply means that there is no logical alternative besides the guilt of the defendant. Now, let's put ourselves in the jury box. You've seen the footage. Now, let's ask a few questions. First, would you believe the woman was lawfully told to exit the vehicle? How about her constant use of this certain phrase, truth and high honor? Does that change your perception of her intentions, or would it come across as evasive and probably delusional? Do you feel she was resisting by remaining inside the vehicle and locking the doors and arguing through the window? Could you convict on trespass based simply on the fact that she had no legal right to prevent the towing process? And finally, should a person's personal beliefs about legality give someone the right to defy a lawful command? Let me know what you think in the comments below. This woman, guilty, not guilty? You tell me. What starts as a simple repossession quickly escalates when people decide the law doesn't apply to them. This West Palm Beach case is a reminder that refusing to exit a car during repossession doesn't stop the process. It just adds criminal charges to your day. We also see the importance of understanding the law before you decide to argue with officers, especially when body cameras are rolling, and once again, intuition plays a part. The officers likely sensed from the beginning that this was not going to go smoothly. And if they did, they were right. If you found this breakdown helpful, drop a comment below, like the video, and make sure you subscribe for more legal analysis. We do these every single day. Remember, this is Advocacy Alchemy, and I am Professor Ross. I'll see you tomorrow. Stay safe out there. Have a good day.